Yeah, it's there. It is. Yeah. Well, I mean, I just I just want to show the robot back me, but that I just drew, I put up on Facebook. But anyways, that's not what I wanted to actually come on about. I'm just testing my audio right now. So my audio seems to be working in this matter. But I just also want to come on and let everybody know a Merry. Um, I just want to come on and say that you know it's Christmas Eve today, and want to wish everybody a Christmas Eve, and tomorrow is actually Christmas, and Christmas Christmas plays a big part in and everything. So I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody and a Happy New Year. Um, and yesterday was a great show. And so yesterday, yeah, so yesterday was a great show. And I hope in the future, we can have better shows and come up with better things. You know what I'm saying? You know, different things. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. And that's what I want to say today. And those of everybody out there that has gifts, uh, you know, um, gifts, and that got gifts, and Christmas is special. You know what I'm saying? It's a special thing. Most people think Christmas is not, but Christmas is special. Um, I think one point, yeah, it was special to me too, but it still is special. And and when I was a kid, I used to get I used to have a lot of gifts. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of everything. I used to have trains. I used to have fire trucks. I used to have plenty of toys and stuff. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, and Christmas was actually fun for me when I was little. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, you know, and as you get older, Christmas is not that fun anymore. When you turn a certain age, when you get into that 40 mark, 50 mark, then and then you're getting down in that 58, 59 mark, and you end up in the 60s, then you end up in the 70s. I mean, it's not that fun anymore. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that way we have to, so we have to realize, that, right now it's not fun for us anymore. You know what I'm saying? Now we are grown up and, and we are adults now. And our parents don't take care of us anymore you know, like they used to. You know what I'm saying? Make our dinners, make our breakfast in the morning, tell us to get dressed for school. You know what I'm saying? Those sort of things. You know what I'm saying? So I look back at some of these things. You know what I'm saying? And and I think about them. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and it's like, wow, look at me when I was younger. And now look at me now. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different compared to was when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? You know, and some of these kids, they ought to be glad. You know what I'm saying? That their mothers go out there and spend 500, 600, $1,000 on gifts for their kids. Okay. Some kids are fortunate, but there's out there some kids are not fortunate to have anything. You know what I'm saying? You know, for the past couple of years, there's been a lot of structure fire. Houses burning down. And people displaced. People homeless. You know what I'm saying? Families are homeless. You know what I'm saying? And I think about this, okay? And again, some kids out there are unfortunate, but there is some kids are fortunate to have what they have. So what I want to say is that if it wasn't for the FRPD going getting the toys and and helping out, you know what I'm saying? Kids this year they wouldn't have never had any presents. So Christmas is that's why I say Christmas is so special. Okay, it's a special thing, special to me. It's a special holiday that that you think about, that you have grandkids to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And they want to experience the uh, uh, Christmas. Okay, they want to experience Christmas, and they also want to experience a lot of things. They want to experience trees being put up in their house, seeing those flashing lights every year. You know what I'm saying? And those sort of things. You know what I'm saying? I've already experienced that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and it's sad to say, this year I couldn't put up a Christmas tree because I didn't have any room in my house. So this year, but next year I'm going to address that, and I'm going to put up a Christmas tree in the house, and I'm not doing without it because every single year I always have a Christmas tree, and I am so surprised that I didn't get to put up a Christmas tree this year. So next year I'm gonna have a Christmas tree, okay? And because Christmas having a Christmas tree is traditional, okay? It runs in my family, runs in everybody's family. So that's what I want to say to today. But again, I drew that robot today. You know what I'm saying? And I think having that robot is like pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So and yeah, it's a robot. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's yeah. Um, I could get up and actually point it to you and show you the things that I did with it. So I'm going to go and actually do this because now that I know my audio works. So, but I did this robot right here. Okay, this is a robot that it's an image of one, and when most people are thinking, well, why is Dave making it? Well, I make it because I find the pleasure into doing it. Okay, I find the pleasure into doing it, just like I find the pleasure into, uh, you know, talking about politics. You know what I'm saying? So this is another thing that I find pleasure into doing is doing this. See, I actually really colored it up a little bit. It's kind of awesome though. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah. But but he's a butler robot. Okay, that's what he is. Okay, So, I mean, sometimes I like to, um, I got other hobbies too. You know what I'm saying? I do. Not only talk about politics, you know what I'm saying? Not only talk about robots, I have other hobbies too to do. And, and I like doing it because it's something that, it's interesting. Okay. It's interesting because, well, I got the idea of Marty, the robot. So I got the idea of him. So it's totally interesting that you can actually draw something. Okay, you can actually draw something. Okay, and and I happen to be a robot that I had to draw. I drew, and and some people would say, "Wow, why is Dave doing it?" Okay, I'm doing it because I like it. I'm doing it because also um it's enjoyment. Okay, and and I just don't want nobody to think and say, "Hey, look at this." Um, Dave's drawing robots. People take people's jobs. That's what pops in people's minds every single day. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to see stuff like that pop in people's minds and say and thinking that that's not what it is. Okay. I have pictures up of them with robots and stuff explaining the colors, okay, the face expression of this robot, okay, okay. I haven't named it yet, but I have a name. I have a name in mind, but I just don't want to, put it up there yet. But I also have. Um, Let me get something here. I'll be right back here. Let me get something here. So I want to actually show you some things here. So I have these. These are what you call popsicle sticks. Okay, and these are what you call popsicle stick. And I did start a little bit, of it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I can make wooden robots out of these. Okay, which is it's cool to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I have the glue. So I do have the glue, and and I just want to, I want to share my talent with people. You know what I'm saying? Because and the reason why I want to share it is because I want to see if this goes anywhere. Okay, if this goes anywhere, if this goes viral anywhere, believe me or not, I mean, then I'm going to, but I'm going to keep my thing in politics, but also, and I'm going to, I want to actually do something with this. Okay, if it does go viral, so, and I want to, I want to grab some more of these things because I think, you know, uh, yeah, I think I have basically a lot of things here, and I don't know, what happened to the other thing. So, uh, but, uh, you know, these popsicle sticks are going to come in handy because the reason why I said that these things are going to come in handy is because these things are going to help me out a little bit. So, and it's going to because you put one popsicle stick here, one popsicle stick here, one popsicle stick here, and one popsicle stick there. Now you got the face of a robot. Okay, so now you have a face of a robot. Okay, but I really honestly want to, go have this thing go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So, um, enough talking about robots right now. And so, but I just wanted to actually show you that. Okay. And it's, matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off the wall. and I'm going to bring it over, and I'm going to actually show you it personally. Look at that, huh? That's actually beautiful, don't you think? So that is beautiful. That is something that I drew myself. So so now I'm going to put this back on the wall, and I'm going to put it right back where it was. I don't want to erase this thing, so I really don't. So, so actually, I really don't want to erase any of this. So I'm going to put it back where it was. I should have never took it off the wall. Oh, there it is, right there. So I had to put it back on the wall. So, but I did showed it close up. So I really want to color the cheeks in a little bit too with the blue. You know what I'm saying? So I want to color this in a little bit. Because this is important. You know what I'm saying? This is actually important to do. You know what I'm saying? And I really I love it though. You know what I'm saying? So I want to kind of like really make some orange cheeks here. It's pretty awesome. Look at that. I mean, that's perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he looks like a robot. You know what I'm saying? So he does. He looks like a robot. He looks like a butler. He looks like somebody, that you can be friends with. But I don't think that's what it's for. But I think, do you ever watch Rosie on the Jetsons? I have. I mean, and I really love it. You know what I'm saying? Um, but this is. You never know where this is going to go. Okay, where this is going to go. If this goes viral, and and you have other people taking a look at this, like investors and stuff like that, they're gonna say, "Wow, this guy's got talent." You know what I'm saying? This guy is awesome, man. Look at the talent this dude's got. You know what I'm saying? You know what? We're gonna check it out. You know what I'm saying? And and offer him a price or something. But I want to see where it goes. If this goes somewhere, then I'll do this and do my politics too at the same time. But I mean, if I'm going to make money, man, I'm going to make money on this. This is a huge thing right here, right now. Okay, huge thing on the market right now, right here. Okay, big huge thing. So I'm gonna put on the bottom of it and in a black color. Okay, right here. Let me see. Well, I'm not gonna do it yet. I mean, because it's kind of like really messy. So I was gonna put created by Dave Mead. So, but I already got it up on Facebook already. So I already got it up on Facebook already. So take a look at my creation on Facebook, man. Make it go viral. So, So let's see here. Okay, maybe we can have something to talk about a little bit. We talked a little bit about a robot. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we can come up with some other ideas. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, something. There's a lot. I mean, I for myself, okay, I never knew I had talent. Okay, I never knew I had it. Okay, and something, and I'm like, wow, geez, I have talent, and and let me see if I can put it to use. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. I'm actually putting things to use. But I will talk about politics. Till in the near future. I will do that, and I will talk about what goes on in Massachusetts too. So I will go in our city. But I mean, there's been a lot of new developments going on here in Massachusetts. So, uh, Massachusetts State Police trooper is accused of shoplifting in Massachusetts. So, I mean, look at that. A trooper is accused of shoplifting, and that's not good. Fall River homeowner may get new home windows. What's open and closing in Massachusetts in Christmas Eve in 2024? Well, Walmart is closing. Walmart's closing. Stores are going to be closed. Stores are closed today. Banks are closed today. Banks will be closed tomorrow too, because of Christmas. Christmas. Sausages are recalled prompt on health hazards alert across 3 states. Yeah, pork sausages. Biden pardoned dozens of death row inmates. Wow. 3 restaurants are opening on Christmas Day, 2024, New Year's Day, 2025. So yes, there is a lot of things opening too in Fall River. Fall River man convicted in murdering another city man at the state forest granted parole within conditions. Hmm. So, Governor Healy grants special permits for Santa's readers to fly over Massachusetts. Oh boy. There are only two. I'm not going to get into that right now. It's because it's Christmas. Um, how to watch Charlie Brown at Christmas for free to see who peanut grows. Healy executive orders seeking more construction jobs for women. Good. Social Security recipients can now take advantage of these 19 benefits. Lions scores attendees best trick playoffs in the season. Governor Healy signs a bill making substance using disorder treatments and discovery supports for more affordable. Hmm. Man drives with no DUI gets a payday on Tuesday. Burger King offers free chicken sandwiches and bacon cheeseburgers after Christmas. The Grinch who stole wants for Christmas. Police are looking for Israelis Israel breaking in suspect. Wow. Governor reaches Massachusetts earning safer states regulations. Yeah, okay. Healy. Let me see. Former homeowners, yeah. I mean, it's Jennifer Lopez Woes of Law Read. Oh my God, that's gross. Officially saying one inmate taken to the hospital after a cell fire and correction center. Musical artist is coming to Massachusetts in 2025. Biden signs a $50 billion into law on Christmas Eve. He's a nut. School district ponders on question 2. Fallout education requirements. Why are there things didn't know about McDonald's? Removing belly fat without surgery in Fall River. Price is almost nothing. Scientists may have finally solved a mystery of stone hung. Oh my God. Fall River area shows up once again for those in need of Christmas time. Exploring the underwater military museum. The Grinch prepares to pick up trash on Christmas Eve in New Bedford. Sanctuary cities in New York pressuring to make drastic changes after the illegals immigrants alleged burned woman alive. Wow, that's a shame. Okay, you got undocumented immigrants burning people alive, man. That's crazy. But I didn't think that I didn't think that my thing was going to work. My P4, but it does. I just didn't put on my headset, so I was just testing things out today. Eye drops recall over Fogel concerns here, which says products impact. Ooh, eye drops recall. Massachusetts legislators approve option price bill. Oh yeah, but it's actually a big thing. Uh, but hey, a letter urging residents to report brown folks commended by Oregon officials. Teenage captures a moment before plane crash into car in Texas. Ooh, that's crazy. Miss Judge skateboard trick sends person flying. Ooh. Unemployment claims in Massachusetts declines here in the latest figures. Yeah. Name released in Massachusetts State Police investigation after a man ejected a fatal Route 3 crash. Oh my God. Mass state lotteries can you use a debit card to buy lottery tickets? Yeah. Well, some people do. You know what I'm saying? It's yeah, some people do. And yeah, but today I just I wanted to come on and talk about some things and talk about my robot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's talk about the robot, baby. Let's talk about the robot. You know what I'm saying? And I like to see where that goes, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's on my Facebook page. Take a look at it. I also have videos up there. So take a look at it and let me know what you think about my robot, okay? And what so let me know what you think about it. But just to let people know, it's a hobby, and it's not, it's a hobby. I want to see where it's going to go, okay? And it's not going to take away people's jobs because that's not what it's for, okay? So I get it. People are nervous. You know what I'm saying? but don't be nervous, man. Don't be nervous about it. You know what I'm saying? Because that will never happen. You know what I'm saying? Not in a million years. Maybe, sometimes they use robots to clean up around areas, you know what I'm saying? Around spaces like out in hallways and stuff, look at Marty at Stop and Shop. Look what Marty does. You know what I'm saying? Marty calls out Marty, the robot at Stop and Shop, calls out um, clean up in aisle one, clean up in aisle one. Marty calls that out. Marty the robot. Okay, and sometimes he'll go and scan. I've seen him do it a couple of times. He'll go in an aisle and he'll go inside of an aisle and he'll scan an aisle and he'll send the paperwork up at the corporate. You know what I'm saying? So he'll go and scan an aisle. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him do it. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something though, Marty, the robot, what he does, he'll go and plug himself in. You know what I'm saying? If he knew his battery was low, he'll go and do that. You know what I'm saying? So plug himself in. And I've seen him do it. It's awesome. Seeing a robot, going in and plugging themselves in. You know what I'm saying? And scanning things. As he scanning things in an aisle and sending paperwork to corporate. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome. You know what I'm saying? And it's also awesome to hear, clean up in aisle one, clean up in aisle two, clean up in aisle three. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes Marty will detect an item on the floor and he'll stay there. You know what I'm saying? Marty will stay there until somebody comes and picks that item up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he gets in people's way, but Marty's he's a pretty good robot. You know what I'm saying? And the kids like him. You know what I'm saying? And I like him. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't like him, but I like Marty. Marty's all over the Stop and Shops in Fall River. You know what I'm saying? Fall River, Somerset. You know what I'm saying? And Dartmouth. You know what I'm saying? Marty's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And getting the robot, you know what I'm saying, and getting the robot for the, it draws customers. You know what I'm saying? Because kids love robots. Kids love to see things move across the floor, and that's why, you know what I'm saying. Hey, mommy, let's go to Stop and Shop. I want to go see Marty. Oh, Marty. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we dress Marty up as a turkey. Sometimes we'll dress Marty up as Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying? We'll put a hat on him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, they do everything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at, so I mean, that's my robot up there. But Marty's a great robot. I mean, I seen him do numerous of things. You know what I'm saying, yeah, he gets in people's ways, but I mean, that's Marty. You know what I'm saying? He moves around, detects the floor, makes sure that not the safety. He calls out the safety things. You know what I'm saying? So that's Marty. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen Marty do things. I've seen Marty scan stuff and send it to corporate. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but this right here that I got hanging out the wall over there, at the robot that I drew today, it's not gonna get out of your mind. It's not gonna take people's jobs. If people who put things in your head, you know what I'm saying, and it's not gonna happen. So hey, if that becomes something, okay, if that becomes something, okay, then I got other things to do to draw. I want to check out this first and see what, how far does this go? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, if this becomes viral and, and, uh, and developers see that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'd like to get a hold of that guy. Okay. I'd like to buy that off of him. You know what I'm saying? And make an actual robot off of it. I'm going to tell you something. You know what? When people say dream big, I dream big. Okay. I do it all the time. And I will dream big. And something with an image like that of a robot that I just drew by myself and that I did not use AI to do it with, you know what I'm saying? I drew it by myself. And and if and if a developer decides that, hey, that looks good, man. Let's go look for that guy, man. Let's offer him a big huge bonus check or something. You know what I'm saying? You know, I would take it. I would actually take it. Okay. I would actually take it. And then they'll probably say, hey, can you do more like this? Because we want to make more. If you can make more for us like this, we'll hand you a big, huge check. You know what I'm saying? A bonus check. You know what I'm saying? Um, I wouldn't mind. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind doing it if they say, "Here, here's 2 million." I'll say, "Hey, look, man. You know something? You keep those checks coming. I'll keep making you robots. Okay, different kinds. You know what I'm saying? So you keep them coming. I'll make you more. Okay." But I want to see, if any developers out there would pick that up. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's what I'm saying. That's why I basically do it for. But I'm going to cover the whole board, and I'm going to cover the whole board. So yeah. But anyways, um, you know, we just got done talking a little bit, and I just wanted to test things out because I was just doing a test. So if you see anything on there, it's a test because I thought my P4 wasn't working. So, but anyways, just take care, everybody. Have a great night, and don't and again, Merry Christmas Eve, and tomorrow's Christmas. Enjoy your day tomorrow, and probably do a Christmas special, on Christmas. For the children, on my podcast and stuff like that, So, but I want to, wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and enjoy the day. I know that people like you have many things to do. You guys are probably cooking Christmas dinner or something. And but take care, everybody. Merry Christmas from Fall River Media News. And we will talk again the next year. But anyways, like I told you before, this is a talk show. I mean, I could talk about robots, how I want to do robots and stuff. I can talk about a lot of things. This is just a talk show. This is Fall River Media News, your local talk show, and every Wednesday. So, I'm thinking about doing a Christmas special. So, take care, everybody. Have a great one, and again, Merry Christmas, and New Year's is coming up too, right behind it. So, take care. I'm genuinely laughing about the suspicious stuff. I talk like coworkers about it.